Okay, so I just got some chips that I bought on eBay. These are 2102 style SRAMs, the old style. And I bought approximately 200 or a little over 200 of these RAMs. And they're supposed to all be used, extracted from working equipment. So I need to test these and make sure that they're good. I may not test every single one of them, but I'm going to be testing a lot of them. So I got the tester turned on, and it comes up into this selection mode by default, apparently, because I didn't select to go there. 2102 is what I'm interested in, so let me go ahead and see if I can navigate to that. So there it is right there, 1K by 1s. That should be correct. Let me put the first one in and see if it works. Did I buy good chips or a bunch of no good ones? Well, the first one tested good. Only 200 plus more to go. So yeah, ever since I upgraded the firmware on this thing, I'm starting to use it more. That's 2 out of 2. These don't look used. They must have all been socketed. I mean, I don't see any solder on the pins on any of them. So, test them pretty quick. But it's a slow, painful process, isn't it? One at a time. Come on, Stefan. You can do better. You can make it where you can test 3 at once or 10 at once. Right? Make an adapter. Update the firmware. Yeah. So you'll see I have a custom board. I built this myself instead of buying his power supply board. This AC board allows me to plug in an AC adapter, which is nothing but a wall wart, and I think it's rated for 13 volts AC or something like that. It's enough to let me get all the positive and negative voltages I need for the different chips. But yeah, that was the first thing I did when I got this board. Was I didn't want to always run off this, because this is only a positive supply if you have the jumper set to use the power for this to power the rest of the board. Also, you'll notice that it looks like I'm missing some transistors here, but they're not missing, they're underneath. I put them in upside down because the pinout was different. It's documented in the manual. A lot of people will reorder the pins and have them coming out the top. I didn't. I had them going down the bottom. I don't know if I'm the only person that has done it that way, but it would make sense if other people did. Anyway, so the first little tube that I opened was this one. There was just one little tube by itself out of that bundle, and it had, looks like 6 chips in it, and all 6 were good. So I will continue with this, and I'll come back if I have any bad ones. Okay, I tested every single chip and all these tubes, and there were 7 bad ones. And these are used. You can look at them. They're dirty. The pins are mostly straight, but there's a handful that have some bent pins on them. Not bad, though. Nothing broke. No broken pins. But these 7 were bad. Taking a closer look at them, if I can zoom in here. Let's see. Oop, too much. Too much. So, date code 1977. 77. 77. 77. 77. Can't tell. 77, and then this last one. Can I read it? 77. These were all made in 77. There were some in there made from 76. Back then, that far back, these may not have been made on a computer, or the layouts captured on a computer. They may have been captured on a light board. In the very beginning of semiconductors, they would have these tables, drafting tables that had lights inside, and then you could put paper on it and overlap the paper with different layers, you know, like the poly and the metal one and the diffusions. You could overlap them to see, you know, what you were building. And each one of those papers was then scanned to make a mask. So these may have been made that way. They're so old. Now I'm going to test them one more time. Make sure they're all bad before I discard them. So that one's bad. Let me try one more time. Some of these kind of partially tested. That one didn't even try, so it's completely gone. And the next one. Pretty much just died on the first test. Next. Nope, dead. Dead on the first test. Number 4. Dead. Number 5. Dead. I had 1 or 2 that tested, went pretty far into the test before it failed. Number 6. I wonder if my power supply is getting hot and the voltages are off or something. Alright, well that one tested for a while and failed. I think I'm going to let these sit here. I'm going to cool off the power supply on this board and try it again to see if I get better, if I get any different results. These are marginal. If the other ones passed and these failed, even if they pass with the power cooled down, they're still marginal. So anyway, that's it for this video. That was over 200 chips that I just tested and only 7 bad, and these are all used apparently. So it's not bad. Hey, thanks for watching. Okay, it's the next day. Everything's cooled down. I'm gonna test those 7 chips again and see if they're still testing bad. There we go. All right. Yep. All right, let's try that one. All right, that one still tests bad. Number 2. It's bad. It tested for a little bit longer, but still bad. Number 3. Still bad. Number 4. Still bad. Number 5. Still bad. Number 6. Tested almost all the way to the end, but still testing bad. And last one. Bad. Okay. So it wasn't a heat thing. It's just, they're all just bad.